Greetings fam, if you're looking for a commuter electric scooter with extra range and a little more speed, the Hiboy MAX Pro is definitely worth checking out. With an advertised 46.6-mile range and 22 miles per hour top speed, it's designed for adults who want something more capable than a basic entry-level scooter. So click the link in bio and let's find out whether the Hiboy MAX Pro is actually worth buying. The biggest highlight is the 46.6-mile advertised range. That's a substantial amount of range for a commuter scooter and could make it useful for longer daily commutes, errands, and recreational rides without constantly worrying about charging. However, keep in mind that maximum range depends heavily on riding conditions. Speed, rider weight, hills, temperature, terrain, and acceleration can all reduce the real-world distance. The scooter also reaches an advertised 22 miles per hour. That gives it a nice balance between commuting efficiency and performance. It's faster than many basic commuter scooters while still being much more approachable than high-performance models capable of 30 or 40 plus MPH. The Max Pro is therefore aimed more at riders who want practical transportation with some extra capability. For commuting, the combination of range and speed can be especially useful. You can cover longer distances without needing to recharge as frequently, while the 22 miles per hour top speed can shorten travel time compared with slower scooters. That makes the Max Pro more interesting for riders whose daily trips aren't just a couple of miles. Another thing to consider is ride comfort. When you're commuting regularly, suspension, tire design, deck space, and overall stability can matter just as much as motor power. A scooter can have impressive range, but if the ride feels harsh over imperfect pavement, longer trips can become uncomfortable. So I'd pay close attention to the exact tire and suspension specifications before buying. The scooter's larger range also means the battery is an important part of the design. A bigger battery can provide more distance, but it can also increase the scooter's overall weight. That's something to consider if you need to carry the scooter upstairs, onto public transportation, or into an office. Folding capability can help with storage and transportation, but always check the actual weight. Another advantage of choosing a commuter-focused scooter like the Max Pro is that you're getting performance without necessarily stepping into the extreme category. You don't need a 40 or 50 miles per hour machine just to handle a longer commute. For many riders, around 20 miles per hour with a strong battery is a more practical combination. However, the 22 miles per hour top speed still requires responsible riding. Always check local electric scooter laws, especially regarding speed limits, road access, helmet requirements, and where scooters are permitted. I'd also look at the braking system before making a decision. Reliable braking is particularly important as scooter speeds increase, and stopping distance can vary depending on speed, rider weight, tire grip, and road conditions. After looking at the Hiboy MAX Pro, its biggest strengths are the 46.6-mile advertised range and 22 miles per hour top speed, making it a strong candidate for longer commutes and everyday transportation. So, is it worth buying? Yes, especially if range is your priority and you want a commuter scooter that's faster than basic entry-level models. The combination gives you a good balance between everyday practicality and extra performance. Before buying, I'd check the battery capacity, real-world range, charging time, maximum rider weight, scooter weight, tire and suspension setup, braking system, water resistance, warranty, and local regulations. If you want a scooter that can handle longer commutes without constantly needing a charge, the Hiboy MAX Pro is definitely worth considering. Click the link below for the best price.